they all had different reasons for wanting to get rid of Pete Best. George quite simply would have preferred his best friend Ringo Starr in the band. But I think one of the crucial things is something that Bob Wooler said to me. I don't believe all the stuff that Pete Best was so good looking and the others didn't get the girls, because they were getting their fair share of girls. The Beatles were doing a lunchtime session at the Cavern and an evening session at the Cavern. And Bob Wooler was a DJ at the Cavern. And the Beatles decided to leave their equipment on the stage. So the equipment was on the stage, and George and John had gone downtown, probably going to Nems to hear some records, because you could actually hear records in a booth those days. So they'd gone, and there was just Pete Best and Paul left on stage, and the audience had all gone. And Bob Wooler happened to be around, and he said he heard Paul McCartney say to Pete Best, "This is how you do it." And he was showing Pete how to play the drums. And at the time, Bob misread this because he thought, this is cheeky, isn't it? A bass player shouldn't be showing a drummer how to play the drums. And thought it was a bit off that McCartney did that. But of course, we now know that McCartney's such a perfect musician that if he saw someone doing something wrong, he would want to get them to do it right. Therefore, I think the incident is probably a pretty important point in the Beatles' career. That McCartney thought, we want to write different sorts of songs. This guy isn't up to it.